Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly snapshot preview by zclay32. This is my first go at a weekly snapshot, but I had some people requesting it, so I will do it. So anyways, let's get started. So what is in the Snapshot 12W36A? Don't really ask me what that means, but yeah, that's just how Minecraft does their naming. So to get things started, we're going to look at the carrot on a stick. They have essentially the notes on it just say carrot on a stick exclamation point. So I'm guessing that means that cool stuff is going to happen with carrot on a stick. And guess what? Let's give it a try. So I've got Mr. Piggy here all saddled up and ready to go, and the sun is setting. Let me just fix that really quick. Alright, now it is morning. Good time to go out for a ride, so we will click him. And now if you notice, pretty much, so what I'm doing is all I'm doing is moving the mouse. And so Mr. Piggy is going to slowly pick up speed. And now this is actually kind of cool, because for people that want to do like, grand adventures or, going out into the wilderness, this actually makes having a saddle and a carrot on a stick actually very, very beneficial. It's essentially like a minecart that you can steer yourself. I actually really like this. So I'm gonna have to make a little piggy farm on some of my worlds, and start saving up all those millions and millions of saddles that I find in all the dungeons. So anyways, that's the carrot on a stick. And you just right click to dismount. Thank you, Mr. Piggy. And now let's head to the next one. Alright, so the next one here is they basically updated the design of the beacon block. And if you notice, it's got this little cool spinning, it looks like a gold block inside of a, I don't know my geometry very well. I guess it's like a tetrahedron or dodecahedron, I don't know, whatever, but it looks really cool. For some reason that got turned sideways. What's cool is that you can now use this block, and actually I will show you what it looks like. This is it right here. It's the beacon block now, and you can pretty much you can place it on one of these beacons like this, and or you can place it inside an item frame, and just to make it look kind of cooler. So anyways, it still has the same properties as a normal beacon, yeah, pretty cool stuff. I actually really enjoy the fact that that Mojang is putting this stuff into the game. That's very, very nice. All right, so the next part. Hello, my pretties. So this is the new decorative block that Mojang has added to Minecraft, and it's essentially heads of various monsters, as well as Mr. Steve himself. So I haven't figured out yet how to craft one of these guys, but if someone knows how to, please share. I pretty much just went into creative mode to get this stuff. So anyways, they're in the decorative portion of the creative mode, and you can select whatever one you want. Just drag it down here, and then pretty much whatever direction you are facing, the head is going to face you. So like if I stand like this and stand like that, now you have two heads that are kind of facing away from each other. Can you stack them? No, you can't stack them for some reason. Oh, that would be really cool. So anyways, you can just keep plopping them out. Use them as a deterrent. I kid. I don't think monsters will care if there are heads sitting on the ground. Although it would be something to test and find out. So anyways, pretty cool stuff. The other cool thing you can do is you can actually stick these heads inside of an item frame. So like let's say we get Steve right here. We put him inside of an item frame. Mr. Zombie we can put inside of an item frame. Now what's kind of cool with this is if you have a dungeon that you've secured, or maybe like multiple dungeons that just happen to be near each other, you can actually use these item frames to just give you sort of a visual cue before you actually go into that area to know what kind of dungeon, or what kind of monster spawner it is that's inside that dungeon. And just if you happen to turn the dungeon into sort of a mob generator of sorts. So anyways, pretty cool stuff. So onward we go, and we have what they did is they updated the mechanics for how leather gets dyed. And if you notice here, what I did was I started with purple dye with some leather, and I dyed it. Then I took some, I think it was magenta, and I dyed the purple leather magenta. And if you notice, it kind of made it this little off pink. After that, I went ahead and dyed it with some orange, and it kind of made it a little bit of an off orange. Now I know that their notes say that they had the colors will maintain intensity and not dilute as much, but I'll show you kind of what happens. So let's go ahead and get some leather armor. I'll just grab a couple here. And then let's go ahead and grab some orange dye and some pink dye. So now we'll go ahead and get in our crafting bench. And if you notice, when I do the orange dye, now it's, the orange color pretty closely matches the color of the orange dye. Now, let's say I get, I want to make a pink tunic. The pink, pretty closely matches. But let's say instead of a pink tunic, I want to make kind of a mixture of pink and orange. So if you notice, it's a little hard to tell, but this orange is a little bit different than the other one. So it's actually taking sort of a blending of the two. So yeah, so you can kind of use that to make more more decorative armor. The other thing you can do too is if I dye this pink, and now I got this kind of weird looking off color one. I can actually take it, and let's just do a whole stack of pink here. I can take it, and I can keep dyeing it, and it's gonna continually get a little darker and darker each time until I guess there's a point at which it saturates to actual pink. And then you can. That's interesting. Okay. Apparently when you throw the item on the ground, it does not maintain its color. That's interesting. Yes. And let's see here. The other thing, I'm trying to think of what else. So the other thing that they mentioned is a new mob variant in the Nether. I've actually tried to go out to the Nether and check it out, but I haven't been able to find that yet. So if anyone has an idea on how to get that to work, feel free to let me know. All right. So the other thing is, let's see. I wish it was nighttime. Let's see. Time set. Let's do 1200. No. Time set 12. There we go. All right. So it's about to be nighttime, and we are going to do is change it. I'm just going to change it to hard mode really quick. And something I noticed. Okay, let's give the clock a little time set. Let's do. There we go. Get some monsters out. All right. So what I'm trying to do is something I noticed is that. Yes, here we go. So now we have the monsters starting to spawn with their armor and whatnot. This dude's rocking it out in the gold. Some of the zombies now, I can't remember if this would happen in the previous snapshot or not, so if it did, then just please ignore this portion of the video. But now some of the zombies are starting to carry swords and even shovels, although I don't really know what this dude's going to accomplish. But all the chickens are scared and just laying eggs everywhere. But yeah, so interesting stuff there. And I was kind of hoping that I could maybe see one with like an enchanted or something enchanted. Oh, you know what? We can test out. I don't know if this will work, but let's just see what happens. If I put a little head next to this dude, is he going to react at all? Nope. He doesn't care. He does not care. Okay. So displaying their heads on, like a little pole or something. Let me let's see. Fence. Here we go. Let's say I get, like, got my little head on a spike here. This dude is not going to care in the least. Here, let me put it right next to you. Do you care? Nope, he does not care. He's like, yep, that used to be my buddy Jim. He's not feeling too well anymore. All right. So, anyways, there you have it. This is the Snapshot 12W36A, and if you enjoyed, this review, apparently this dude here really enjoyed it. Feel free to give me like it, subscribe to my channel, and I will do more of these in the future. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see y'all next time.